Let's give it up for my partner, Alex Colizzi and Joseph Tayeda. UU minister, Reverend Sarah Gibb Millspaugh, writes, "A credo is a snapshot of your values, faith, identity, and belief at one point in time. As Unitarian Universalists, we understand that your religious ideas will evolve throughout your life. Your credo is simply an expression of where you are now. Now, the UU Miami community warmly welcomes the wonderful and unique thoughts of our teens."
What do you believe in is a tough and intricate question to ask myself. Looking back at this year in the coming of age classes with Carly, I learned a lot about what I believe in through multiple activities. One of the activities we did was a Continuum of Beliefs. This is an activity where there were 2 papers on either side of the wall with opposite beliefs and a line of tape on the floor. If we agreed with one statement or belief, we stood closer to it, and if we were unsure, then we would stand in the middle between the 2. One of the silly questions that we were asked was if whether we think a hot dog is a sandwich or not. Of course I said it was a sandwich, because if you think technical, it has the same components a sandwich does. Another activity I enjoyed was doing a beach cleanup with my friends for a school club. It made me realize how much trash is left on our public beaches, and if everyone took the time to clean up after themselves, this would not be as big of an issue. It has made me more conscious of the amount of plastic and non-degradable materials I use. Furthermore, during spring break, I got the opportunity to visit Washington, D.C. I went to see 3 beautiful college campuses, the cherry blossom trees in full bloom, government buildings, monuments, and more. Visiting the colleges in Washington, D.C. opened my eyes to all the possible subjects that I could study for in my future. When thinking about a higher power, I think that there is a God that looks over us and is the power for our existence. I also think that science is an important force in the universe because it is something that guides me to what I believe is true. Science provides us answers for many of the questions that humanity has, and I believe that many more questions can be answered using it in the future. I take inspiration from important people in my life. One of the sources of inspiration is Carly for this whole entire year, guiding me through this process of thinking about what I believe in. She reminds me to act kind to others and to make me smile and laugh. Another source of inspiration is my family, who teach me to keep going every day and to never give up. They have shaped me into who I am today and have never failed to let me down. When I meet someone new and they get to know me, they will see that I am a person who represents honesty, friendship, kindness, and dedication. These are values that resonate with me and that I have grown up with from my family and community. These values serve me well for my academic success and future. Important principles that are significant to me is listening to others and helping those in need. Hearing people's ideas is critical for my development and assists in forming relationships with others. Also, helping others is fulfilling to me. I also believe in having strong friendships where we support each other for many years, and it is important to surround yourself with friends who are hardworking and that align with your life principles and values as well. One of the UU principles is the interdependent web of all life and caring for our planet. This is one that I think about a lot because of climate change. This is a prominent issue in our generation. I think about this especially being from Miami with increasing temperatures that causes rising sea levels. 50 years from now, much of our city may be underwater. I think about ways that we could prevent this issue, such as being mindful and decreasing our carbon footprint through minimalism, energy conservation, and embracing eco-friendly products and services. Another important thing I believe to have is gratitude for the blessings that we have and to give back to those who are not as fortunate. I am grateful for the many blessings that I have been given in my life, and giving back to those who are less fortunate would help lift others to be their best and be an act of kindness for those who are going through a tough time. We need to realize that not everyone is given something that some of us might take for granted, such as having 3 meals a day. Reflecting on all of this, I realize that there is no right or wrong answer, and that the journey is never complete. I am grateful for all these experiences that I've had this year, and I realize that I am still on a journey to figure out who I am. I am grateful to have you in my life, allowing me to explore many ideas and learn. Before I close, I want to express my sincere thanks and gratitude to Carly for supporting me on this journey, and to thank this community. Thank you.
This year has been a year of exploration of different beliefs for me in the RE class with Carly, Isabel, and Sol. It has been an eye-opening experience to be able to see how different yet similar beliefs show how we use can combine them to see what we ourselves believe in and value. I've explored the different beliefs of all people around us and different values, including our own, so I can see which ones I really believe and value personally. To do this, we have had different guests from our Unitarian Universalist church talk about their beliefs, so we can use that to better explore our own. We have also done many activities to see how we have different opinions from each other, and in these activities, many things that the people around me have said have changed my views and perspectives on certain topics. Doing things like this can help us grow and learn together as a community, where you can be whomever you wish to be and believe in whatever you want. All these activities are supposed to help us question ourselves and become curious. We will never know our full selves, but this journey will get us to the path of what we really believe in and value. Some of the questions that we've been exploring were the life experiences that have made us who we are today, if we believe in a higher power, our spiritual role models, what values and characteristics make a good person, who or what we should dedicate our time to, help and support, what gives us a sense of peace and well-being, and how we will demonstrate all these personal beliefs and values through our actions. My favorite activity that we did over the past year that my sister previously described was a Continuum of Beliefs. What I enjoyed about this activity was how, after I heard other people's opinions, it changed the way that I viewed the topics. This relates to how I believe in community. I don't believe in a higher power such as God or a reason for a person for why we exist, but I believe that community is the biggest thing to exist. Everyone with different beliefs and backgrounds coming together and working together to do a greater cause, in my opinion, is the greatest power in the universe. With community, working together with other people can make you a better listener and build your teamwork skills. My friends and I did an activity called the Ropes Course with my church, which helped our team building skills. We learned how to work together to achieve a goal. These activities included us having to hold hands and not letting go while completing an obstacle course, climbing up a ladder and meeting across a rope in the middle and celebrating with a high five, balancing all of us on a seesaw, and more. In all these activities, we had to talk to each other and come up with ideas to complete the tasks. Not all of our ideas worked, but the trial and error helped us find a final solution by seeing what did and did not work. This helped us learn how to work together to accomplish our goals. Working together like this with my friends made us closer and learn skills that will help us later in life and even in our current day-to-day lives. Moving on, some characteristics that I personally think make a good person are respect, self-discipline, responsibility, and being interdependent. Being respectful to the people around you is important because it gives you a sense of calm and well-being to your peers. It can give them a safe space to know that they can talk to you about anything without the worry of being judged or disrespected. Knowing how to self-discipline yourself can help you stay on track to achieve your goals. When being self-disciplined, it is important to stay motivated by reminding yourself of your goals. Responsibility is also important because you can gain respect of others, which makes you a more trustworthy person. Lastly, being interdependent is important because you can see what you and whomever you're working with strengths and weaknesses are. So you can use each other to your best abilities and do tasks that you can work together and collaborate on. Having these characteristics make you stand out for being a good person by being able to work well with yourself just as good as you are with working the people around you. You also stand out for being kind, which I think is one of the best values to have in the world. Along with things that make you a good person to others, it is good to have things for yourself that give you a sense of calmness. Some of the things that I love to do that make me feel my best are playing the sports that I love, guitar, and talking with my friends and family. The sports that I play are field hockey, volleyball, and figure skating. Whenever I'm at practice or in a lesson for these, I always try my hardest at all moments so I can get the best that I can be and have fun with the people that I'm doing with it. Guitar also means a lot to me because I've been playing for a very long time and have had an amazing teacher. It also brings me a musical aspect into my life, so whenever I find a song that I like and relate to, I can embrace it by learning it on the guitar and being able to play it whenever I want. Talking with my friends and family, though, means the most to me because I love how I can be myself around them and how they're always accepting of me and my choices and are always there to listen to me. When doing this, I'm always trying to be there for them too when they're speaking to me and listening to them. This relates to whom I think people should dedicate their time to help and support because I think it is an important value to be able to listen to the people around you and your own needs and wants. I think it is important to help yourself before others because if you don't know how to help yourself, you don't know how to properly give advice to others from personal experience. Once you learn to love yourself, though, you're open to a world of knowing how to help the people around you with love and kindness in your heart. Everything I have said so far is about the values that I believe in and what my personal beliefs are. I think it is important to put these beliefs and values into effect through your actions and to show support for yourself and your thoughts. Therefore, I, as a Unitarian Universalist, value our 7 principles a lot and think about them every day because I want to do the best for myself and the people around me by siding with love. I will strive to do this by being a good to the people around me by being a good daughter and doing my role in my family, being a good friend by helping my friends when they need it, being a good student by showing that I care about my studies, and being a good teammate by trying my best in sports and encouraging my teammates. Before I finish, though, I want to give the biggest thanks that I could ever give to Carly, who has given us an amazing opportunity this year to explore what we ourselves and others believe in, and so we can better find our personal core values. She is my biggest role model because she has a big heart and is so kind to Isabel, Sol, and I. She is there to listen to our questions and help us throughout this whole journey. I hope that one day I can help my peers and be a big role model to the people around me just like she is to me. Thank you.